Welcome to Nagaland TV. This is Rovino Lama and you're watching Nltv News Now. Now headlines. Assam Chief Minister Himanta Biswa Sharma to meet Prime Minister Narendra Modi today to discuss the Assam-Mizoram border issues. The Assam Chief Minister, accompanied by BJP's MPs from Assam, also met Union Home Minister Amit Shah. Prime Minister Narendra Modi releases 9th installment of financial benefit under Pradhan Mantri Kisan Samman Nidhi. Under the scheme, an annual financial benefit of Rs 6,000 is provided to eligible beneficiary. Prime Minister Narendra Modi to chair an open debate at the United Nations Security Council UNSC on maritime security. Russian President Vladimir Putin among notable attendees. Government to introduce crucial OBC amendment bill today. Opposition to support 127 constitutional amendment bill. Bill to restore states' power to identify backward classes. COVID vaccination certificate can now be obtained via WhatsApp within seconds. Citizens who have taken the COVID-19 vaccine can now get their vaccination certificate through WhatsApp. The news in details. Assam Chief Minister Himanta Biswa Sharma met Prime Minister Narendra Modi in the national capital today to discuss the Assam-Mizoram border issue. The Assam Chief Minister, accompanied by BJP's MPs from Assam, met Union Home Minister Amit Shah over the border dispute with the neighboring state Mizoram. Assam CM Sharma is in New Delhi since Saturday. Earlier in August, Mizoram Governor Dr. Hari Babu Kambapati met Prime Minister Narendra Modi and Union Home Minister Amit Shah to discuss the current border situation and how to defuse the tension between two states. The situation between Assam and Mizoram has been escalating since July 26 after border state clashed, in which at least 6 Assam police personnel were killed and many injured. Prime Minister Narendra Modi will on Monday chair an open debate at the United Nations Security Council UNSC on maritime security. The PM will chair the high-level open debate on enhancing maritime security of a case for international cooperation. According to Ministry of External Affairs MEA, the meeting will take place through video conferencing. It is scheduled to take place at 5:30 p.m. IST. PM Modi will be the first Indian Prime Minister to preside over a UNSC open debate. The meeting, which is of India's signature event during its August presidency, will be chaired by Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi. In attendance would be world leader Russian President Vladimir Putin, Democratic Republic of Congo President Felix Antoine Tshisekedi Tshilombo, and U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken. In the final week of the monsoon session, the central government is looking to introduce a crucial bill that restores the state's power to identify other backward classes. The opposition today has decided that it will cooperate with Narendra Modi government to clear the constitutional amendment bill. The bill will come for passage in the Lok Sabha today. At a meeting held at Rajya Sabha, leader of opposition Mallikarjun Kharge office Delhi, various parties spoke about the important bill while trying to finalize their strategy for the remaining parts of the session. The 127 Constitutional Amendment Bill 2021 aims to bypass a May 2021 Supreme Court ruling that said only the center could notify socially and educationally backward classes SEBCS. The apex court decision triggered protests by state government and other backward caste OBC groups. The bill comes ahead of crucial election in 5 states early next year. CBI arrested 5 suspects in the last 1 month in connection with investigation in a case of posting derogatory message against judge and the judiciary. It was alleged that the accused intentionally targeted the judiciary by making derogatory posts on social media handles against judge and judiciary. Following certain court's verdict, while 3 suspects were arrested in July, 2 were held in August 7, just a day after Chief Justice N.V. Raman ruled that judges were not on priority for investigating agency and that their complaints of being harassed or intimidated were not heeded despite special borders like CBI roped in. CBI had registered a case on November 11 last year against 16 people and taken over investigation of 12 FIRs from CID, Andhra Pradesh in pursuance of the orders of the High Court. Underlining the importance of human rights and bodily integrity, Chief Justice of India N.V. Ramana on Sunday lamented that police stations pose the highest threat to citizens' rights. Despite constitutional declaration and guarantees, Justice Ramana wrote, lack of effective legal representation at the police station is a huge detriment to arrest people. Justice Ramana further emphasized that access to justice is an unending mission which will succeed only if judiciary can evade obstacles like lengthy, painstaking and expensive formal justice processes. According to CJI, it is imperative to bridge the gap of accessibility to justice between the highly privileged and the most vulnerable. Ramana claimed that digital divides had not helped the cause of easy access to justice. Rural and remote areas suffer from lack of connectivity. As shuttler and Olympian bronze medalist PV Sindhu sent legal notices to 15 companies for unethically using her name and pictures in advertisement without her consent. The firm that represents Sindhu, Baseline Ventures, confirmed that notices are being sent to Happydent, Pan Bahar, Eureka Forbes, ICICI Bank, HDFC Bank, Vodafone Idea, MG Motor, UCO Bank, PNB, SBI, and few other brands. It has been reported that these brands use her name and pictures along with the company logo in their marketing posts. Yashwant Biala, Director of Talent and Partnership at Baseline Ventures, said that sending notice to brand is just a start and will soon work on mechanism to protect Sindhu's individual rights. The death toll in flood-related incident in the Chambal Gwalior region of Madhya Pradesh climbed to 24 on Sunday after heavy rain wreaked havoc over the past week. Around 1,250 villages are still reeling in the aftermath of flood triggered by the torrential rains in the district of Gwalior, Shivpuri, Guna, Shiopur, Datia, Ashok Nagar, Bind and Morena so far. So far, 8,800 people stranded due to the flood have been rescued by the NDRF, SDRF, Army and the Air Force. As many as 29,000 people have been evacuated to safe places. Meanwhile, Madhya Pradesh Congress leader Kamal Nath cornered the BJP regime in the state, saying that the Shivraj Singh Chauhan lead government was busy playing politics while the people suffer in the wake of the rains and floods. Kerala is witnessing fresh surge of COVID cases in the recent days. Held during second wave for its effective strategies to combat COVID-19, the state is now seeing a resurgence in the case as A sero survey conducted by the Indian Council of Medical Research (ICMR) between June 14 and July 6 pointed that Kerala has least COVID antibodies at 44.4%. Anurag Agrawal, one of the director of the Government Genome Sequencing Monitoring Agency (INSA COG) Indian SARS-CoV-2 Genomic Consortium, has said that the spike in cases could have been avoided if Kerala had not resumed religious gathering. Following the surge in COVID-19 cases in the state, the Kerala government has imposed more curbs. Certain restrictions have been imposed on offering Bali to ancestors on occasion of Karkidaka Vaku Bali on Sunday. The Kerala government has also stressed upon the people to perform rituals for the occasion from their own homes. The Sports Authority of India will felicitate India Tokyo Olympics 2020 medal winners today evening at 6:30 p.m. Sports Minister of India Anurag Thakur will be present at the event, whereas Prime Minister Narendra Modi will virtually take part in the felicitation. The ceremony will take place at the iconic Major Dhyan Chand Stadium in New Delhi. The Indian contingent are scheduled to arrive in the capital city at 3:45 p.m. The medal winners such as Neeraj Chopra, Bajrang Punia, PV Sindhu, Mirabai Channu, Lovelina Borgohain, Ravi Kumar Dahiya, and the men's hockey team will be present in the event, which will honor their efforts at the marquee event. The Tokyo 2020 was a huge success which came to an end on August 8, where India ended at the 48th spot and returned with their best ever Olympic showing, winning as many as 7 medals, 1 gold, 4 bronze and 2 silver. COVID vaccination certificate can now be obtained via WhatsApp within seconds. The Union Health Ministry informed on Sunday that citizens who have taken the COVID-19 vaccine can now get their vaccination certificate through WhatsApp. This comes at a time when proof of vaccination has become an important thing to possess for interstate travel and to enter other establishments. The COVID-19 vaccination certificate can alternatively be downloaded via the CoWIN platform and the Arogya Setu app as well. If you haven't gotten vaccinated yet, there are several platforms that help you book a vaccination slot at a nearby center. In a bid to provide relief to people in Mumbai and extended suburbs, especially office goers, the Maharashtra Chief Minister Uddhav Thackeray on Sunday said that the general public will be allowed to board local trains from August 15th. However, on the condition that it would only allow those individuals who have completed 14 days after getting fully vaccinated. Thackeray also cautioned that the lockdown-like restriction could be imposed again if the COVID cases increase or the third wave hit the state.
नहीं, बहुत अच्छा है, ये तो बहुत अच्छे ही है। जो ये सरकार कर रही है वो बहुत अच्छी से ही कर रही है। उन्होंने जो बोला है कि वैक्सीनेटेड पीपल को ही देना चाहिए, क्योंकि क्या होता है कि जब अगर उन्होंने सबके लिए अगर खुला करते थे तो वापस थर्ड वेव की जो अभी चर्चे चल रहे हैं तो हो सकता है कि थर्ड वेव जल्दी से आ जाए। तो इन्होंने जो किया है कि सिर्फ वैक्सीनेटेड पीपल इज़ वेरी राइट, तो ऐसे ही होना चाहिए। लोगों ने भी उनके लिए मतलब उनको सपोर्ट करना चाहिए इसके लिए।
हाँ, बहुत खुशखबरी है मुंबई की जनता के लिए और हमारे लिए।
आप गवर्नमेंट सर्वेंट हो प्राइवेट हो?
मैं प्राइवेट हूँ।
अच्छा, तो आपके लिए बहुत ही बेहतर होगा।
बहुत बेहतर है, इससे भीड़ बढ़ेगी, कोरोना बढ़ेगा कि नहीं वो मालूम नहीं है, लेकिन गवर्नमेंट ने जो डिसीजन लिया है वो बहुत बढ़िया है और अच्छा है।
Indigenous aircraft carrier Vikrant returned after 5 days cease trial to test the performance of the 40,000-ton warship. IAC Vikrant, built at a cost of around rupees 23,000 crores set sail from Kochi on August 4 for the crucial sea trials ahead of its planned induction into the Indian Navy by August next year. Admiral A.K. Chawla said that is indeed a historic moment for the country. The trial were reviewed by Vice Admiral A.K. Chawla, Flag Officer Commander-in-Chief Southern Naval Command. The aircraft carrier is 262 meter long, 62 meter at the widest part, and a height of 59 meter, including the superstructure. The war will operate MiG-29K fighter jets, Kamov 31 helicopter, MS-60R multi-role helicopters. It has a top speed of around 28 knots and a cruising speed of 18 knots. With the delivery of Vikrant, India would join a select group of nations with the capability to indigenously design and build an aircraft carrier. India currently has only one aircraft carrier, INS Vikram Aditya. Following the directive from the government of Nagaland to reopen educational institutions in the states, schools, colleges and skill institutions have been preparing for a transition from online to offline mode. Nagaland TV has been following several schools and colleges in the states to dig up how faculties and management are gearing up for the reopening of the classes. Let's have a look.
SM College TV aina ase toman yetala vice principal Mrs Narula Jamir lo khota koilo itu nutun SOP la aro itu nutun colleges kan khulibole laga online ba offline de jawole la itu la opor khota koilo bolo.
Actually, this 5 guidelines we are following the guidelines as has been given by the government, and because we are having online classes, so we cannot say much on this. And on the other hand, the Supreme Court, as they have given the order that we cannot make vaccination mandatory, so we cannot also impose all these things upon the teachers or non-teaching staffs. We cannot force them. It's individual interests. So but then we are updating ourselves with whoever has taken vaccine, whoever has not taken vaccine, whoever are in the process. We are in the process.
So college teacher tok permission basina panai na apni permission lishna lo nai.
Till now we are still in the process. We have not got a final say on this to go for the offline classes, physical classes, but we are still working on it.
Faculty members, are they all vaccinated?
More than 50% of us are vaccinated, and some are still to get vaccinated. Teachers are vaccinated. It's not that the students, only corona will be transmitted from the teachers. No, it can come from the student side also. So we'll have to prepare from every angle. We'll have to make sure that even the students who are eligible to be vaccinated, they should be vaccinated. We'll have to maintain the SOPs.
Presently, we have 20 students admitted in our institute. It is Dimapur Center. And then we have divided the 20 students into 3 batches of 6 to 7 students in each batch. And I am personally monitoring the SOPs, making sure that the students are maintaining 6 feet distance. The students are using masks. They all carry the pocket hand sanitizers. And also making sure that the students use the hand washing facilities which has been arranged just before entering the institute, and also use the sanitizers.
So mainly now we have begun with our offline classes. Online classes is also one way, it's good, but it's like we can't give fully attentions, and we used to miss our classes, so it's better that we started the offline classes. And with these offline classes also, we're maintaining all the necessary SOPs, like in each classrooms we have 6 to 7 students, and we used to get 10 minutes break, so we are asked to wash our hands every time. We used to go for washrooms, and we used to maintain all these masks. We're asked to use our masks every time in class, no matter it is hot or cold, whatever it is.
Teaching are better in offline classes, so and then we are maintaining SOPs. In one class there's only 6 to 7 students, and we are asked to wear masks all the time.
We are fulfilling all the criteria, the condition given to us, And in fact, we have submitted all the necessary documents to the district task force, and they have also accepted, and permission has been granted to us to open the classes, the offline classes.
Permission, when did you get the permission to kicha paise to offline classes kan khulbo karne?
Yes, permission was given to us on 6th of August. So now we are also ready. We are making all the necessary preparations. And in fact, we are looking forward to it. We will surely be following all the guidelines.
India has reported 35,499 new COVID-19 cases and 447 died in the last 24 hours. India's recovery rate now stands at 97.40%. A total of 39,686 patients recovered in the last 24 hours, which bring the total recoveries to 3,11,39,457 across the country. In the last 24 hours, with 2,188 active cases. Meanwhile, Nagaland records 28,551 COVID-19 cases, while 583 deaths. The Taliban are continuing with their offensive in Afghanistan, seizing more territories. This time in the northern part of the country, including the city of Kunduz. Taliban forces mostly overran the provincial capital city of Sar-e-Pult. Also in the country's north, making another loss for the government amid a series of unprecedented advances by the insurgent group. The Taliban have stepped up their campaign to debate the US-backed government since April as foreign forces complete their withdrawal after 20 years of war. Peace talks between the Afghan government and Taliban negotiators started last year in the Qatari capital of Doha, but have not made any substantive progress. The first test between India and England at the Trent Bridge was drawn after no play was possible on the final day due to rain. Persistent rain proved to be anticlimactic as India, who had a realistic shot at victory in the first match of the 5-match series. India was forced to share points with England after entire 5th day's play was washed out. India needed to score 157 runs on the final day. As part of new World Test Champion cycle, both India and England locked home 4 points each. On day 4, England skip Joe Root lead from the front with a super counter-attacking hundreds, but Jasprit Bumrah 5-wicket haul on the 4th day made India favourite to chase down the tricky target. In the time left during the penultimate hours, India scored 52 for 1 with Stroud Broad dismissing KL Rahul with a beauty. Rohit Sharma and Cheteshwar Pujara were unbeaten on 12 each. So this is all for today. For more updates, keep watching Nagaland TV.